The Siren's Lament. Once, in a village nestled between the cliffs and the sea, there lived an old fisherman named Elias. He had spent his entire life on the water, his weathered hands calloused from years of casting nets and hauling in the day's catch. The villagers often spoke of the legends that surrounded the sea, tales of mermaids who could enchant sailors with their beautiful songs, luring them to a watery grave. But Elias, a man of reason, had never given these stories much thought. One foggy evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Elias set out for one last voyage. The air was thick with mist, and the sound of water lapping against the boat set a haunting melody. As darkness enveloped the sea, Elias heard a soft, ethereal voice carried by the wind. It was a melody unlike any he had ever heard, both haunting and beautiful. Curiosity tugged at him, and he turned his boat toward the sound. As he sailed deeper into the mist, the voice grew stronger, drawing him near. Suddenly the fog parted, revealing a secluded cove illuminated by the moonlight. In the shallow waters sat a mermaid, her long hair flowing like tendrils of seaweed, shimmering with iridescent scales. "Come closer," she beckoned, her voice sweet but tinged with an eerie undertone. "I have a gift for you, O weary sailor." Elias, spellbound by her beauty, approached cautiously. "What gift?" he asked, both fascinated and wary. "My treasure lies beneath the waves," she replied, her eyes glinting with an otherworldly light. "Bring it to the surface, and you shall never want for riches again." As Elias leaned over the side of the boat, the mermaid's expression shifted, her smile growing wider and more predatory. "But there is a price, dear fisherman," she added, her voice low and seductive. "You must offer me a heart, your heart." Realization washed over him, panic clawing at his insides. He turned to flee, but the water surged around his boat, and the mermaid dove beneath the waves, her laughter echoing in the air. The water churned violently, and Elias fought against it, trying to escape, but the sea had other plans. Suddenly the boat capsized, throwing him into the icy depths. As he gasped for air, he felt something brush against him, the mermaid's cold fingers wrapping around his wrist. The pressure of the ocean surrounded him, dark and suffocating. "Stay with me, sailor," she whispered, her voice now echoing like a funeral dirge in his ears. "You'll be my treasure forever." With a final cry for help, Elias's vision blurred as he felt himself sinking deeper into the abyss. The last thing he saw was her pale face, a twisted smile spreading across it as she dragged him into the dark embrace of the ocean. Days later, on the shores of the village, the fishermen spoke of hearing strange songs drifting through the fog. They spoke of a ghostly figure seen floating on the waves, her haunting melody calling to anyone who dared to listen. And from that day forward, the villagers warned their children to never venture too close to the water when the fog rolled in, for the mermaid awaited those who were lured by her song, ready to claim their hearts and souls for her eternal collection. Elias was never found, but every fisherman knew that on nights when the sea mist rose, they might just hear the whispers of a lost soul, forever entangled in the Siren's Lament.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, or a siren will turn you into a lost soul in the shower.